What's up, YouTube? Hey, it is me, Big Mo. It is Friday, October the 25th, and the weather is getting a little cooler and the leaves are changing, and deer are walking with their nose to the ground. So that only means one thing: the rut is just getting underway. We are going to no other than Wasp Nest Camp, and I'm off tonight, so there's no work, so I get to do an evening hunt tonight, and I'll get the morning hunt Saturday morning before the big rain hits. So we're going to go up and try our luck. Fingers crossed we come home with a deer. Let's get this video started.
Good, I'm still on a stone.
What's that?
I said I'm still right on the stone. Good to see you, brother.
I'm bullshit on fucking Tiger. Tiger actually looks really good.
Does he?
I was actually shocked. It really looks good.
So that's come you couldn't get a hold of him, or?
His cell phone got shut off. He shut it off. Oh, he got a cell phone now.
Okay.
They said my paper is fucking cell phone. I said, well, I'm not calling your cell. He said, well, that was my work phone. And he said it had to work because he had to fucking work. But his other cell phone works. I said, how many phones you went from having nothing to having 9 million cell phones? Never fails. That's old Tiger. I just pull in. Remember that time to do shit, I turned the electric on and put the torch stove, that was about it. Like I never took the vent off.
It's a little smoky in here.
No wonder it wasn't that. I mean, it burned when the bucket was in it. Hopefully, it'll start dropping pellets now. Fuck. That could have been ugly. That could have been ugly.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does now. Let's get the pellets inside that fucker. So let it all burn up.
It's like rabbit shit.
Yeah. Exactly what it's like. Hopefully it'll catch. Now I'll have to relight the whole fucking thing. I was wondering, I was like, it doesn't seem like it's, plus it seemed like it's getting a little smoky in there.
Yeah, well, it was smelling pretty strong.
Last time it didn't do that. Now she's starting to cook. Well, that could have been an absolute disaster. Well, it's about 2:45 and I made it back here to the blind safe. Demas just texted me. He's all settled in. He's in one of our single stands way in the back of the property. And I talked to Vince. He ended up texting me. He was heading out now. He's bear hunting with his muzzle loader. And I hung some scent wicks up from the tree. I made a little mock scrape up there in front of my trail camera. I did pull the card, so we'll check that out tonight when I get back to camp. I don't have my viewer with me because I forget everything. And as you can tell, Chip, I forgot my glasses. So I'm doing it with no glasses. So hopefully I don't totally botch it up here. But Demas said if he gets the opportunity, he would shoot a doe because he said he was going to donate the doe to my buddy Pollock. And, you know, whatever I shoot, you know, I said I would donate at least half the meat to Pollock. And I dedicated this whole season to him. So hopefully we get something done tonight. And like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage back at the camp, but it was just running and gunning, man. I wanted to get up here and get into the blind. So I'm here, I'm settled in till dark. I'm not going to turn this back on. I know I say that in almost every video, but I'm not going to turn it back on unless we see something. So either you're going to see something or you're going to see me heading back to camp. So either way, I'll see you in a minute. Well, it ain't looking real good for tonight. Had one snort at me when I hit the fire line.
Nope, I didn't see nothing but a gray squirrel.
Just getting ready to chip on the damn trail camera.
Nothing but a gray squirrel.
That's it.
Oh, that's comfy. That's Tiger's way of living there.
How's that furnace work? That's on low.
That's nice.
What's the temperature? What's that say up there? Can you see it?
79.
79.
Like my house. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice, buddy.
I just got my indoor
Did you
one
get a beer?
going. No, I just ate.
Oh, goddamn, I turned that gas thing on. I guess you got to run the gas up through the stove to circulate enough propane through the line because it wouldn't, you know, like if it doesn't get enough gas, it shuts itself down.
Right.
And it won't. Just keep trying.
Huh.
But it's running now, so I got 9 beers in there.
Ah,
Demon's got some beer. And
I ain't been drinking.
if I got to, I'll go get a couple more cases. 10 more cases.
10 more. Yeah, that's nice. That works real good.
Yeah, I like it.
Hell yeah.
That was a hell of a lot better investment, spending a few $100s on that than it would have been to have them people come up here from that fifth wheel place. They'd have probably charged me $75 an hour plus parts to fix that furnace. You know what I mean? That's probably had $500-600 tied up in it. At least that, if something God forbid happens, I can always take it home.
Does it get hot on the side or what?
No, the whole stove, nothing gets hot on that
So you
stove besides
just
the glass.
precaution.
The only reason that piece of tin's there Because I never owned one before, so I didn't know a whole lot about it.
It blows out.
The blower blows out the top, and it's actually probably a little close to that wall. So what I'm going to do is I got a piece of road sign there. That's where the heat's blowing on that sign.
Do you have to run the blower with it?
Yes. Yes. You can keep the blower on low or whatever, but
You ought to go buy one of them fucking square panels and just slide back behind there.
that's what we're going to do.
You know, one of them like
They sell that reflective shit that you put behind a wood burner or
See,
something.
the sides here aren't even hot.
yeah.
This
Just blows out that top and gives concern.
this side here, and the front, and that other side. And the other side was blown right against the wall there.
Yeah. I understand that. Yeah.
Well, you look all fucking cleaned up there, bud. I hardly recognized you.
Yeah, he
I
looks
shaved
good.
my
That's
hair
what I-
off. Yeah.
That's what I said. He looks really good.
Shaved my hair off and done my beard. Yeah.
You getting any strange?
Oh yeah, all the time.
It's all strange.
No, I don't do that. Oh, nice, nice. Well, you had one snort at you, huh?
Yes. One snort.
Didn't see it though.
It's fucking dark.
Oh, dark.
It's probably 30 yards from the power line trail.
I was all the way back to the single,
Yeah.
Eddie's single, by the pipeline back here.
Yeah.
I sat in that for about 40 minutes, and I said, I got to get the fuck out of here. My back was killing me.
Yep.
Tiger, you're a really good-looking son of a bitch.
I know, man.
Boy, you're really fucking
You need
changing.
you need some real dark sunglasses on you.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
starting to ZZ Top
ZZ
out a little
Top,
bit.
yeah.
You're
Got
in
his
the
fucking
pickup truck.
haircut, looking good, lost weight. Fuck. That fucking hero warm.
It's nice. That's nice. No fucking around.
If I sleep in my underwear, you promise not to.
Fuck
You
around.
sleep in your fucking underwear, I'm going back to fucking the guy. No fucking pictures. $1. That's it.
And what's your cousin been up to?
He's doing pretty good. He got a doe, and
Did
then Tina missed. Well, Tina couldn't find it in the scope. Eddie shot the fucking doe. Then about a few days later or so, he ended up sending me a picture. She got a fucking doe. And then now he just sent me a video of her shooting. It looked like a little. I mean, you couldn't tell it was real tiny. He said it was little, but it must have been a small doe or something. She cracked it in the front shoulders. As soon as she shot it, like the front end of it dropped and just kicking, you know.
Snow plowing leaves.
It was pretty cool to see. I mean,
Fuck, he won't even be up. You got enough deer already.
yeah, he sure the hell don't need any for fucking meat. He got 3 does now. Now he should, you know. My buddy Wolfgang, he got, he's on a big lease over in Ohio. And he won't shoot anything under like 130. I mean, he sent me a couple fucking pictures of bucks. They're pretty fucking nice. I shot them in a minute. I was like, dude, why didn't you shoot? He's just like, no, you don't have no interest in it. Then he sent me a couple pictures of fucking massive fucking bucks. And he said, they get that big if you keep letting them go, you know. He said, you gotta let them go 5 years. I said, let them go 5 years. I said, I'll let the ones that go to Wasp Nest go 10 fucking years. I said, they should be fucking loose by now.
Yeah. Should have some nice ones here. I don't know why we do, but we ought to have some real nice ones.
I
I figure
thought,
in the last few years, ain't nobody really killed any real fucking huge ones.
well, Leslie shot that big 9 last year. But
It's only one.
That was the biggest buck that was taken that I know of, that I had seen on camera.
That
Here's
fucking,
Now the year before was that big 13 fucking point.
yeah.
Remember?
Fucker.
Like it was getting so dark. I got a blind. I went down. I got on the main trail, and a couple of trees fell down on the trail, so you kind of got to wing out around them. I wung out around them, and I didn't want to turn my headlamp on. I started walking. I was like, I'm not even on the fucking trail anymore. And I figured it out. I got back on the trail, and I got on a fucking power line, which is easy because it's so grown up now. It's just like a trail. I said, I got off the fucking power line. I said, Jesus Christ, I thought I was going to have to put my headlamp on. I don't even like using headlamps. I mean, because the problem with the headlamps, you turn it on and you can see, but then if you try to shut it back off, you're totally blind again.
Yeah.
I'd rather just walk with darkness. One of these days I'm going to trip and fall and I'll be laying there and you have to come and fucking find me. It's a little depressing not getting any pictures of any deer besides that one buck.
Up here.
I didn't see a single scrape.
I didn't either, Mo. I was just going to say that.
I looked for rubs the whole way back. I didn't see a fucking rub. Didn't see a scrape.
I saw a couple little ones. No scrapes at all.
I made a little tiny muck scrape out on the trail in front of my camera. I figured for sure, man, I'm gonna have a ton of pictures.
I saw.
I gotta knock that little twig down that's doing this to cause my camera to go off. 220 pictures to this.
When I went down right here through the woods and hit the road that goes up and over there and up on the top there, turkeys had that all scratched up there.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be the morning. We keep saying that every fucking time.
No, we only got 2 more weeks of archery, I think.
No, 2 weeks.
Huh?
3 weeks total. Still October yet.
Yeah, but it's the 26th tomorrow.
Well, what's the first? Friday.
Next
Does that run until like the fucking 14th or something?
9th, I think. I thought it was the 9th.
I don't even know. I have to fucking look
I thought I figured it out 2 more weeks from tomorrow.
it up. Might be right. I have to look.
I'm going to try to plant some pin oaks.
I'm gonna try to plant some tomatoes.
We've got
Spuds, you're gonna plant potatoes
Spuds.
so you can make some mow.
Potatoes. That's
Mo-tatoes.
what it is. Potatoes.
plant some buds. I'm going to
Yeah.
plant some buds. That's the way to do it. That'll take
Take
you.
some fucking pills pretty
Play
soon.
your guitar on your MTV.
That ain't working. Oh my. Ugh. Fucking briars all over me. Told you I was walking. It was dark as shit, and I was on the fucking trail. Next thing I know, I'm looking. I wasn't sure if I was on the trail anymore. So I turned the headlamp on. I looked. I was off of it. I got back on the fucking trail. I shut the headlamp off. I was blind as a bat.
Yeah.
I couldn't see a fucking thing. That's why I don't even like turning them headlamps on. I don't know. No scrapes.
No.
No nothing.
No, they ain't into it yet.
I figured it would be getting started, you know. It is. What is today's date?
26th, maybe.
What is this? I don't know what to do with my fucking phone. No, once I put these fuckers on, I gotta get out of here because it'll be so hot in here. All my shit's on the truck.
There's still a few pops in that cooler out there if you want to grab one.
Everything in the fridge is ice cold now.
Well, I mean,
It works pretty good when you have it turned on, right?
yep.
Pull my pants up. My pants are falling down. Have another cup of Joe.
A little bit. And
I'll see you out in the blind.
Daylight is upon us. It's really foggy out here this morning. Hopefully a deer move before this big storm hits this afternoon. Let's wait and see what happens. Well, hey, it's still pretty early, but I'm not super excited because, like I said, we haven't seen any scrapes or any aggressive rubs. So I don't really believe the rut's really going on yet. It hasn't started here. But we checked the trail camera. Didn't really get nothing. We had one buck and that was it. I mean, he was a legal shooter, but It was at 6:30 in the morning, and I'll show you guys a picture of that right now. It's not a very great picture, to be truthful with you, but it's not a really huge bug either. But I mean, he's definitely a shooter for up here. I mean, definitely look legal. But we got nicer ones up here, and hopefully, maybe before the end of today, we end up seeing one, or at least a doe. But I don't have any does at all on this round of pictures. I did get one coyote, so apparently them coyotes are really hanging around. So truthfully, if I see one, I will put a rage through the cage on it. I'll tell you that right now. I have no use for them things. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. You guys are probably wondering, you know, last couple of weeks what's been going on. You know, how come I didn't make a video on hunting around the house or anything. But in my last video, I said I had to work the weekend, and I did. I had a really big weekend at work, and that Monday I had to go to the doctor, and everything worked out well with the doctor. They just want to do a scope on Thanksgiving Eve, I believe, is the day I go in and get that done. But I went out that Tuesday morning, and I went out behind the house, and I have some trail camera pictures of one nice 8-point that's been coming around. He's definitely a shooter. I would definitely take him. Actually, I believe it's Junior, to be truthful with you. And you guys all know who Junior is. He's been in a ton of my earlier videos from last year and the year before. But I actually believe it's him. And he's definitely a shooter. I would definitely take him. And then we had one big nanny doe with 2 young button bucks. And here's a picture of what I believe is Junior. So yeah, like I said, he's definitely a shooter, and as my luck would have it, that Tuesday morning, I was just getting ready to get out of the blind, to be truthful with you. I was getting ready to go home, get some sleep. It was after 10 o'clock, and it was really tough for me to even hold my eyes open from working all night, but I happened to look over, and you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and play the video and show you. Well, after I took that shot, as you guys can well see, I thought for sure, you know, I hit it. And I waited about a good hour. I got down out of the blind, and I went over and I checked, and I could not find one hair. I couldn't find the arrow. I figured it buried into the ground. But I didn't find one hair, and I didn't see any blood. And I thought, how the hell did I miss this deer? I shoot on a daily basis. And I started walking around, and I went where the deer had went, and I still didn't see any blood. So I played it back through the camera, and I could get a better look where the deer ran off to. So I started following it, and I came across just a couple drops of blood. Now, everybody makes these big deal over these raised broadheads. They said that they leave like buckets of blood, you know, that come out of these deer, but these were just like pin drops of blood, and I actually had to rub the leaf just to make sure it was even blood. And it was very minute, and I just kept following it down, and I'd find maybe every 10 yards or so I'd see just a couple little drops, and eventually, after about 50 yards of tracking this thing, I couldn't find any more blood. And I don't know what the hell happened. Like I said, maybe when I see it on my TV screen, it'll show the arrow hit or something a little bit better. I tried to frame by frame it, and I can't tell exactly where the deer was hit. I did notice when I did the frame by frame, the front end of the deer drops. So I don't know if somehow maybe it could have ducked the arrow, and I just skinned it. But you would think there would have been some hair, but there was no hair whatsoever. I tracked that deer, I figure eighted, I was all through that. I mean, I was bleeding worse than the deer was by the time I left the woods, and I couldn't find it. If anybody ever goes through that, it's a total sickening feeling. It lasted for days and days, and I finally decided to go back out and sit in the blind again. I checked my camera in hopes to God that I would actually see her on my camera. But I haven't seen her. I did see the one button buck, but the other button buck might be still with her somewhere. But I did get another picture of Junior, so he's still up and running around. But I've been going through some family issues, to be honest with you guys, and I haven't really been doing any hunting. It's been like really weighing in on me. But you know, I live day by day, and I got to get over it. So I'll fill you guys in on another video of what's going on as far as that. But like I said, I get kind of hit with some bad news, and I guess shit happens. But we're up here hunting this morning. I ain't gonna let things get me down. I mean, I've already had a ton of things to get me down in this lifetime, and I just chalk another one up, I guess. But hopefully this hunting thing takes off a little bit. I've been getting a lot of emails. I mean, quite a few of them, and you guys are having a lot of success. And actually, I want to air a couple of the pictures now. Well, I got a few minutes, and I'm bullshitting here, but. My one buddy, Pat Kelly from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, he was in my last video. He got a small doe, or a button buck, I believe it was, and he totally redeemed himself, and he got a big nanny doe, and he sent me a picture of it, and I want to show it to you guys now. Congratulations on that big doe, Pat. That's absolutely awesome, man. That's 2 in the freezer for you. Hell, I'm gonna have to come over to your house and eat some bag straps, buddy, because I can't seem to kill shit. But the season's still young. We got weeks, and I love to hunt, so it doesn't matter to me. But we're gonna make something happen eventually. It's gonna happen. But I got another email from my main man, long-time subscriber, Mr. Buck Strang, and he wanted to send me a photo of his youngest son out in the woods. He didn't get a deer yet, but he was out there enjoying the hunt, and I want to share it with you guys now. Hell yeah, Buck, nothing wrong with that. You'll get a deer. Give him some time. It'll happen, buddy. I'm looking forward to getting a picture, and keep making memories that'll last a lifetime, buddy. Best of luck to you this season. Got another email from a subscriber by the name of Ryan McHeffy. I hope I'm pronouncing that one right, buddy. But he says he loves the channel. It's very entertaining, and he likes my no-filter ways. I take it that's the swearing part of it. But that's pretty funny, man. But he wanted to send me a picture of him and his 8-year-old son out sitting in their blind, and I want to show it to you guys now. That's cool, man. You're getting your son involved in hunting at such a young age, man. That's what it takes. We got to bring the kids up, or, you know, we don't want this to be a dying sport, man. We want it to keep getting bigger and better, just like the old days when I was a kid, man. Put it in them when they're young, they'll love it, man, forever. So, congratulations to you, man, for getting your son involved, and I'm glad you love the channel and everything, and you said you might even start your own YouTube channel, so best of luck to you, and I hope it goes well, my friend. Thank you for the email. This next email comes from a subscriber by the name of Reed Danny, but I'm guessing his name's Danny Reed, but it's probably spelled backwards, or maybe his real name is Reed Danny. I don't fucking know. But he sent me a picture of his 2013 buck that he shot up his camp in Emporium, Pennsylvania, and he says he loves his camp just as much as I love the Wasp Nest, and I give you a thumbs up on that, brother, because I do love the Wasp Nest. But I want to share a photo of this buck that he got back in 2013 with you guys now. That's an awesome looking buck, man, and I hope nothing but the best of success for you this hunting season, and thank you so much for the email. I greatly appreciate it. Next email comes from a gentleman by the name of Nathaniel Myers. He's from Maryland, and they hunt on their in-laws' farm, him and his dad. He said his dad's been a long-time subscriber of my channel, and he asked him to send me their 2019 success photos. And they've already taken some bucks over in Maryland on their in-laws' farm, and I want to show you a few of them now. So while we're all out here hunting, they're all sitting home eating backstraps, laughing because I still haven't got a deer yet. But man, congratulations, guys. That's 2019. That's this year, brother. So I know you guys are eating good. So how about sending a steak to Big Mo's hunting fishing at camp? I'm just teasing you, man. Congratulations again. That's absolutely awesome to see. These guys do have their own YouTube channel. It's called Pennsyltucky Adventures. So actually, I'm going to check it out on YouTube. I'm always wanting to find new channels. So I'm going to definitely check you guys out, man. But thank you so much for emailing me. I love seeing the pictures of the big deer getting killed. Congratulations again. Next email, there's no picture to it or anything, but it's by a subscriber. His name is J.E. And apparently he must have a camp over here near Bullion Pearl exit, which is pretty damn close to where I'm at. So he kind of knows the area where I hunt. You know, he's been asking me some questions and stuff, and I've been replying to him back and forth. But in this last email that he just sent me, he wanted to know what what's my thoughts on the Saturday hunting thing. And I'll be, the first day of rifle season being on a Saturday. And like I said before, I think it's real big for the kids. I think, because they don't have school and stuff, it's an extra Saturday. I mean, a lot of guys work 5 days a week, so they're going to have an extra Saturday to hunt. I just think it really takes away from a lot of these places up the mountains here that, a lot of guys come and they spend, after Thanksgiving, and they spend a few days drinking beers and spending their money in the local bars and in the little mom and pop convenience stores and things like that, and it keeps these little places afloat. Like I said, with it starting on Saturday, I look for a lot of guys to go to the hills on Friday, and most of them are going to hunt Saturday. A lot of them are going to go home on Sunday, and they're not going to come back till doe kicks in the next week. I mean, I definitely see that happening, but I've mentioned that on a different video. And what I want to touch on, other than the first Saturday at deer season, becoming deer season, I did see that they are going to open Sunday hunting in the state of Pennsylvania. I mean, it hasn't 100% approved, but as far as I know, it's in the process of approving for 3 Sundays. And I don't want to be an asshole, but get your head out of your ass. If you're going to open Sunday hunting in the state of Pennsylvania, open Sunday hunting. Don't give us this 3-day bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it opens up opportunities for guys, but 3 Sundays, if you're going to open up opportunities, if that's the reason why you're going to do this, do it for everybody. Just open it up. I mean, if it's the whole going to church thing is the reason why the people don't want Sunday hunting, if you're a church-going person, and that's something you do, go to church. Don't hunt that day. I mean, I'm not seeing the big picture of it. I don't see nothing wrong with hunting on Sundays. I mean, years ago, Sunday was like a big thing. People didn't work on Sundays, and a lot of stores and things were closed on Sundays. But times have changed. So, I mean, get with the times. Like I said, you're not taken away by opening Sunday hunting. If you're a real religious person and you go to church every Sunday, then keep going to church. Nobody's telling you to quit going to church. I mean, people aren't hunting right outside your church and shooting deer out in your parking lot. I mean, go to church, enjoy yourself, and give your morning praise to God. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And, if you want to get out of church and go hunting that afternoon, go hunting. What the heck's wrong with that? I mean, I don't get it. But, like I said, the 3 Sunday thing to me, I just personally think it's kind of stupid. But if that's all we can get, hey, I guess we'll have to live with it, just like this Saturday hunting thing for deer. We're getting an extra Saturday. It comes in on a Saturday. It took away from tradition. It seems like every year you got to read your book more and more because they keep changing the laws and everything keeps changing. So if you're going to make a change, why don't you make a change for the better? You extended bear season for archery for a week. Now you're shooting bears with muzzle loaders. I mean, what's the deal here? I mean, we trying to kill off all the bear in the state of Pennsylvania? I don't really know, but it's out of my control, and I just deal with it. But the Sunday hunting thing, I've always been one to really like to see that law pass. I don't see anything wrong with hunting on a Sunday. It would open up a lot of more opportunities for people to hunt, and I think they would sell a lot more licenses in the process because people work 6 days a week now. This ain't the 50s and the 60s and the 70s where the cost of living was low and women didn't work. Women work, men work, and And to be truthful, I don't care what you make an hour. If you don't work overtime, it's tough to pay the bills, brother. So how about opening up Sunday hunting? And I'm going to leave it at that, man. I don't want to keep griping, because as you can see, you touch a sore subject with me with the Sunday hunting thing. But thank you so much for the email. I appreciate it. Now you got my thoughts on the Saturday hunting, and you got my thoughts on the Sunday hunting. So I'm going to get back to my hunt before I scare all the deer away talking about this shit. Well, it's going on about 11 o'clock, and Demas just texted me. He's back at the camp. He didn't have any luck at all. Vince didn't even make it out. He's home sitting in front of his pellet stove. But I didn't see a single deer today. Absolutely nothing. I mean, like I said, I don't believe the rut's underway here at all. I don't see any aggressive rubs or scrapes or nothing. Doesn't seem like the deer are moving. There's a big storm coming, so I'm going to get things packed up before I end up getting soaking wet on the way out. But give her hell on the next one.
Well, I made it back to the camp, and like I said, I didn't see any deer back there all morning, and I was planning on trying to sneak out maybe this afternoon if the weather let up. But it's actually raining, as you can see behind me. Demas is in the camp sleeping, so I didn't want to record and be a pain in the ass and wake him up. But I ended up getting a text message from my buddy Chip. We always bust each other's balls. His son Kenny ended up getting a nice little buck, and he sent me a picture of it. I'm going to show you guys a picture of it now. Congratulations on the buck, Kenny. That's awesome, man. I mean, your dad's real proud of you, and ain't nothing better than shooting a deer, my man. So congratulations again on the buck. My buddy Chip, he texts me a lot on the phone. You know, he always wants to know how my hunt's going. If he knows I'm out in the woods, he's always texting. We text each other back and forth, bullshitting a little bit. But he got his first opportunity to come over here to Pennsylvania, do a little bit of inline muzzleloader bear hunting. So he came over, hunted a few days, didn't have any luck with any bear. He actually seen a doe and he took a shot at it. He said he slipped and fell, and he thought he'd knocked the scope off. Somehow, I don't know if he hit the deer bad or if he missed it. I can't quite remember, to be truthful, right at this second. But he didn't end up getting a deer. But he did end up sending me a picture the last day he was there. He did end up getting a nice little doe, and he sent me a picture of that, and I'm going to share it with you guys now. Congratulations on the antlerless deer, Chip. That's awesome, man. You got 2 deer already this year. Big Mo got nothing. The big fat donut. So I'm going to go get Demas' ass out of bed. I'm going to get cleaned up. Got to run down to the supermarket, get a little bit of food for tonight. We're going to stay all night tonight, probably bullshit, play cards, and all that happy horse shit that you do at camp. So that's the plan for now. So I'll see you after the supermarket. Hey, Heavy D. Demas, take a ride and go get some groceries?
Yeah, you're going back out.
Fuck, that was fucking bored.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I just went out there and checked those fucking... Tiger left. He said he'll come back later and drink some beer.
He's bringing beer?
No, he ain't bringing any. He said he's not going to drink many. I said, well, if you're not going to drink, I said, I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of fucking beer. Probably have to get going. Do it pretty soon.
And we'll find something there. We'll find something at the dollar store or Red's. I don't feel like going grocery shopping.
Want to take a ride over Vince's, bullshit with him a little bit?
No?
Yeah. Go over and visit for... I don't even know if he's... I texted him earlier, he was taking a nap. Tiger said he was definitely coming back, he said.
I have to take a shit.
You have to take a shit. Where are you going to take it?
I'm going to take it in there.
Well, where are you going to bring it?
I'm not going to bring it anywhere.
I left one in there a while back.
I'm going to leave it.
Take out.
I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it.
Oh, God. Too fucking funny, man.
The deer is standing right next to the road. They must want to go over Vince's house.
Here goes that little one. He's coming back over here to see what you're doing.
They're not afraid of us at all. They know I can't hit the broadside of a barn with a bigger barn, so they figure, what the hell, we're going to run for you? You're Big Mo.
You can't hit nothing. Now let's go to Vince's. He's gonna get a kick out of this. Demas, you figuring that screen out?
Not really.
It was better when you could just call and order it.
Where'd you see the fries?
It was towards the end of the thing.
Right here?
After when you start getting like complete your order. Just tell the girl you want some fries. Just tell her you want some fries.
I want some fries.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes, absolutely. Look it up. Big Mo Fish in a Can.
My kids might have. My kids
Your kids
watch
probably
all
did.
sorts of
It's like a
fishing
really
and
big
stuff.
thing.
Good.
It's like a really big channel, and you know, you guys, I bring this up all the time. We eat here all the time.
Oh.
To love you guys' food is
Say your
absolutely
big
awesome.
channel.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
My own channel.
This means you're going to leave me a nice tip for making your food?
Absolutely. What's your name?
I'm Kate.
You're Kate. I'm
Yeah.
Big Mo. This is my buddy Demas. We're here to get some food. Is it okay to film you on Big Mo's Something Fishing and Camping?
That's fine.
All right, that's awesome, man. So, your friend looked at me like she was mad, but I don't want to get you in any kind of trouble. I'm not trying to get people in trouble. I'm going to shut this off because we're not.
Area.
She doesn't allow us to film in here, but she did give me permission to put her on Big Mo's on Fishing and Camping. Stay tuned. Okay, Pop's in your cooler. Bring your cooler in because there was only one can of pop left in this fucking thing.
We're not drinking pop.
Huh?
We're not drinking pop.
Why don't we drink beer then?
We're drinking beer.
I'm putting the fucking pop back then. We'll drink beer.
Hey, can I ask you a favor?
What do you need?
Can we watch The Town?
No, we're not watching fucking time. We're not watching time. 2 bush beers, bear steaks in the freezer for the next round.
Subs out the ass.
Look at this fucking sub this chick made. A couple paper plates.
For what? I'm not eating nothing now. We got beers in there to drink.
And we can drink beer. I'm gonna eat my french fries though, because I haven't fucking ate.
You can eat.
I'm gonna eat my french fries.
You ate as much as I did today.
What's that?
Piece of pizza, chips, some Danishes.
She gave me 500 mayonnaise. I thought they put it on the sandwich. I told her I wanted salt and pepper. They gave me 90. They gave me 90 fucking pepper fucking packages. I'm gonna eat these french fries. I'm gonna drink this cold canned boosh. Feel this.
I could see
I mean,
it.
honestly, feel it. She loaded that son of a bitch up.
That's like 3.5 pounds right there.
I mean, that's an Italian hoagie right there. That girl was like my daughter. Awesome. She took care of Big Mo's hunting, fishing, and camping. Here's a beer.
Oh.
Gotta have a fucking beer, man.
Oh, I know that. That goes without saying.
Get my cold beer. Sit in my recliner. Ain't nothing finer than sitting in a recliner. Drinking a beer, eating a Hostess cupcakes. After eating a french fry. So normally I edit all this shit out. People don't actually see the shenanigans. Look, the cardboard's still tucked in a cupcake. I might have ate that son of a bitch. Well, good morning, everybody. Demas took off. He went to go put a trail camera up in one of his spots. He wants to scout out for rifle season and stuff. But that's what he's up to. I'm going to start getting busy and getting this camp cleaned up because I'm going to head home here this morning. But I woke up this morning and I got another text message from my buddy Jip. His son ended up getting a doe last night, so that's awesome, man. I want to show you guys a picture of that now. Congratulations, man. You guys are got a lot of deer meat in the freezer, and again, like I said, Big Mo ain't got nothing. But it sure in hell ain't even close to being over. Bear season's going to start actually this Monday, and of course I have to work, but I'm hoping to maybe get up here Friday and hunt the afternoon, maybe some Saturday morning. So that's the plan as of right now, to be able to come up here and do a little bit of archery bear hunting. I want to say a big congratulations to anybody who scored on a bear during this Pennsylvania muzzleloader, first time it ever happened. I mean, God bless you if you happen to score on a big bear, or even if you shot a doe during the inline muzzleloader season. Congratulations to you, and everybody who's gotten a doe or a buck during regular archery season so far. Big congratulations to all of you. So, like I said, this video is about ready to end, but hunting season's far from being over. I'm planning on coming back up here towards the end of the week, and we'll get another video going. But until then, thanks for watching. Until next time, Watching This Camp.